Welcome to Tabletop Cinema, where we bring together the worlds of filmmaking, tabletop role-playing, and video games. I'm your host Mikey, a freelance filmmaker, tabletop RPG game master, and variety streamer on Twitch. And tonight is the conclusion of our first playthrough of the lovely, wholesome, well-written, beautifully delivered, and everything about it. It's great. This is our conclusion of our first playthrough of Beacon Pines. It is a cute and creepy adventure set within a mysterious book. Sneak out late, make new friends, uncover hidden truths, which we have certainly uncovered in our last two play sessions, and collect words that will change the course of fate. Will we be able to change fate? How does the story truly end? We thought it was over last session, but something unexpected just happened. A big plot twist. Did not see it coming. But I have to emotionally prepare myself now for the end. And I'm fairly confident we're going to be getting to the end tonight. How's it going, Zen? Thank you for those. Oh, those are adorable. Talessa for Heart from the channel Tales Anura. Tales of For Heart. And sick looking cat. Thank you for lurking, Zen. Going to need a lot of emotional support tonight. I think we have a few hours left, a few more loose ends. That's what I keep saying, and then we end up staying up until 7 a.m. Not this time. I'm fairly confident that this is the finale. I even put it in the stream title, so I can't lie to people. Theo, welcome in. You are just in time for the beginning of the end. Or, well, unending. I'm not sure how the game will end, but some pretty big revelations here and there. Beacon Pines. It's great to have you here, Theo. I highly recommend this game. So, spoiler warning, we are nearing the end. A lot of big plot twists have just happened. We are gonna go heisting. This timeline is a heist. The timing of this music. So do be warned about major spoilers. I do recommend this. I do recommend going into this not expecting anything, and I'd fully understand if you want to avoid spoilers, but your presence is always appreciated at the table. Hopefully the mic has been working properly. All systems go. We're good. Have you been, Theo? I just need to let the coffee sink in and need to get in the mood for Beacon Pines. This afternoon we were playing Game Deck and we found out the hard way that True Detective mode is cool off stream, but since you can't save in the middle of a crime, in the middle of a case, that kinda makes it difficult to keep on schedule. So I'm gonna have to restart that. We're gonna come back next week and continue our playthrough of Game Deck. But I really wanted to finish Beacon Pines. I can't wait for 1 week. I cannot wait for a week to conclude it. I want to know the ending. And it's great to have you here at the end, Theo. Okay. Are you ready for this? Am I ready for this? I don't think so. Hopefully the stream won't cut out again. It always seems to happen when I'm playing a Game Pass game with a controller. That the controller suddenly disconnects. Some devices get shifted around behind the scenes, and then my stream gets cut off. I've noticed this in Anno Mutation M and in many other games we've played on stream. Always whenever I'm playing with an Xbox controller. So I have no idea. You hear that, chat? We're getting ready to heist.
The heist.
Heck yeah. I love heisting.
They spent the night's end huddled assembled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest.
We're gonna save Beck's mom.
It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology. Not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for.
I'm sensing an arc for Iggy in this timeline.
Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night.
What?
There was no time.
No way.
The festival was to begin in one day, and they each had their assignments.
Whoosh. Alright, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Ooh, that sounds heavy, Theo. Thank you for dropping by anyway. Good luck with the exams tomorrow. I was also wondering how you did at your previous test. The one you said you were not sure how that went with all the guessing. But I hope the rest of the exams go well. Study hard, but not too hard. Get some good rest. And best of luck, Theo. We're just gonna be here heisting. We are gonna have some fun, indeed. Love this. Me? Cordial is my middle name. Uh-huh. And how do you plan to explain your new...
He waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
circumstance? Bah, she'll be so happy I'm alive, she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you're sure Ilona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nelly is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Rollo is now literally an adult Korgol, so a big twist here had something to do with, of course, foul experiments. There's a certain goop that ages things. There's a reason why the Valentine's family fertilizer worked so well, because it is literally, it messes with time and it ages things super quickly. So it is meant to be used for plants, but then they captured Rollo and experimented on him. He was able to escape with his bigger form, but here he is now. But he's taking it in stride. He thinks it's like a superpower, because he reads too much Hank Atomic. And now we're gonna heist and save Beck's mom, who they might silence forever. So we're gonna infiltrate a high-tech facility full of clipboards and dangerous people and foul experiments, and we're gonna save Beck's mom. In short, hence the jazz music, and the heist, and the plan. Okay, that leaves me with Joff, then Iggy. And we're gonna work with Iggy this time. Iggy, the town bully. Iggy, who sacrificed himself in another timeline to buy time for the village. Because in most timelines, the village just ends up being flash frozen in an instant. And everyone dies. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Welp, Godspeed. And that's the help of Joff. Joff should be easy enough. He hates the Valentine's and Perennial Harvest. Iggy and Tish, we'll try and lure them in, selling them that, hey, you want to pull the prank of the century? Hoppity hop. So adorable. Hey Jetson, how you doing? Do I have anything new for Dad? Dad memories? I think we got everything already. Yeah, we got the achievement already for this.
Luca Jet first.
Keep on keeping on. Where do I go? Joff? Let's look for Joff near his... let's look for them. Let's get our premonition first. Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. But can he really pull through? Miss Hatch has been reading that novel since the beginning of the game. Touch for good luck. Smack, 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 smack. Let's ask Dawn. Maybe Dawn has some intel. You ever wondered why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? The clipboards? They say they're just trying to make us happy. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? An important distinction. Wise words from Dawn. Hey, Joff. What can I do you for? Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry. I mean... I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So, we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see? I knew you kids were all right. Great. So you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But... give me one good reason why I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Oh. What word? Shit. Or crooked. Crooked. Fight. Crooked. Crooked! No. Gah! They're all crooks. Like cockroaches. Stamp one out, and another comes scurrying along to take its place. No!
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
Fight! I've done enough fighting for one lifetime, and more than my share of losing. Time's come to hang up the gloves. No! Junk! Yeah? What of it? Sonny, I've got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested. I'm not giving up. Hide.
Jeff's brow perked up.
What did you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Joff and the old do. But you'll never hear him say I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gob should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Nice. I wanted to say shit. I wonder how that would have worked out. That is fairly easy. Now, where are the pranksters? You got any more spoilers for me? Jace? No. Dun, 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 dun. They're here. Is this the timeline where I pushed him? Oh no, he's fine. Hey Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here to try to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
Fisher, it's been 1 hour. Just kidding. How are you doing, Fisher? Welcome back. I couldn't help it. I wanted to. I want to finish this game, not because I don't like it. It's just I love it. I couldn't wait a week. I had to. We're listening, and I wanted a heist. Here we are enlisting the help of people. You didn't miss much, Fisher. We just enlisted the help of Joff, the junk man, in our fight against Perennial Harvest. Rolo is in charge of convincing his sister and Ritz, and Beck is in charge of, well, she's gonna basically tell her mom. We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of malice to each other. Malice? Wow, Tish. Smart guy here with his smart guy words thinks he's impressing us. Scram! We ain't interested. Alright, let's go with shit.
Luca knew they'd need Iggy and Tish to pull this off. He tried again.
Iggy, again. I know we've been giants bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda... hard, you know? Hard? Yeah, well, life's always hard. Get over it. We ain't interested. Okay. Duh, this Iggy we're talking about. Shit.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
But lately, life has been kinda strange. You know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So, I'm offering a truce. and asking for your help. What do you say we break our hostility? Oh, I thought we were gonna say break things. So no, break our hostilities, at least for now. We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ. And this is brilliant because in the very beginning of the game, we already saw the distraction Iggy does. He knows how to lure the clipboards out with fireworks.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
So it's relevant again. The fireworks are relevant again. My, Luca Van Horn. I'm impressed. And after this is all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime. And we know in another timeline that Iggy would always would have wanted. He would have wanted to go into the treehouse. In this timeline, we're not aware of it, but we know as readers that this is what Iggy actually secretly desires.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the treehouse. Aww.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
Oh my god. Oh, what? She said something. I never expected this day to come. Oh my god. Why didn't they just ask? Well, it's hard to ask. How wonderful.
Chapter 7. Into the Hive.
Which one is the new character? Because I saw all the promotional, they're there in the art, so it's not really a spoiler. Is it the blonde dude? The one who looks like a punk?
A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end.
Nice.
And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help.
Imagine convincing your sister that they experimented in you, forced you to drink some goop which aged you into, like, adult age, and then now you're the older brother.
He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest.
Kanji the blonde punk, yeah.
The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
And Rollo's got a lot of that. Is Kanji the blonde punk like Ryuji? Because Ryuji's also a blonde punk. Skull, I mean.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. Delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Easy. Our harvest awaits, and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Our harvest awaits. Oh, we're in. Package here for the founder? Oh? I didn't hear anything about... Yeah. This is a need-to-know kind of thing? I'll just check...
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form...
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits, sir. That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits. Oh, it's the call for help. Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yup. Suck on this, perennial ham fist. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. Haha. Whew. That was close. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure, when in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright. Everyone knows what to do. Yep. Deep engineering is to the north. A little more violent than Ryuji. Well, yeah, Ryuji's he's really a softie. Like, he is. It's just outwardly how he presents himself is, of course, delinquent, punk. But he's really not. Well, that's his reputation. But I guess you are right. I guess Kanji is just actually violent. I'll go with Beck. In case she needs some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. So, is this where we stop the founder? This timeline? That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. Well, bring your own thermos. This whole place just feels fake. But of all things, a fake plant? Where is the founder's office? Aha! We do find the founder. This is the chance to stop him in this timeline. Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face.
Oh no. The big bat's right in front of you!
His words rushed out dramatically.
Oh no. I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes. How did you know? They brought me in here and locked me up and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang. Okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't just leave yet. But they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Oh. Office of the Founder. It's so close. He just doesn't know him in this timeline. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. So it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly unfortunate. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electronic lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. What? Oh! What's Ilona gonna do? Oh! I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
What? That's how you bypass their security? How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
The villain is right there. Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked 24601. Props to anyone who understands that reference. They need to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friends, Solomon.
On the computer, computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets.
No way.
The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
This is so funny because Sharper's just watching this all happen. Sorry, Solomon. Baby Sharper. The way you describe Kanji is exactly... Ah, wait, no, but Ryuji... People think he gets violent, but that's because his... Well, you'll see about Ryuji's story when you play Persona 5. Wait, I keep forgetting. Did you finish Persona 5 Royal? Or not yet? It's okay. It's one of those things where you have to suspend your disbelief, and I guess they're so confident that they can get away with everything that they don't bother to invest in great security. How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rolo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder uses such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rolo? I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Oh, Luca, I think we're close. The next door's marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Oh, is he revealing himself? Maybe this one opens the lock. No! Crap! We've got company! No problem, Fisher. Enjoy Persona 4. We're just gonna enjoy the heist here. Luca! Must go faster! 1 sec. I can't think with all the
He
noise.
quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is. 13806. Go, go, go! Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. Come on! Wait. Is this gonna confirm that they're robots? Oh man. No water cups. Rolo! Oh. Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in!
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
Oh. You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rolo? Where are you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office.
Oh, she was a distraction. Okay, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us. Nope. Back! Whoa! Make a break for it! They were the distraction. Did that little shit just kick me? Don't just stand there! After them!
Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase.
I am having trouble following what just happened. Baby Sharper. I really appreciate it, Fisher. You don't have to. I don't want to interrupt your gaming, but thank you. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rolo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them?
How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now.
Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the young chemist's lab kit. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Oh, I've also forgot to thank Vash Was Taken for giving us a follow off stream. Thank you so much for the follow, Vash Was Taken. And if you are here to receive your gift sub from Matthew, do enjoy your ad reviewing and cat emotes. And again, Matthew, thank you for giving us a total of 20 gift subs. We are just here heisting, and I think you can tell from the music, it's going quite smoothly. So we're here to save Beck's mom. I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the young chemist's lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars, consistent with tempus liquamine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempus Liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was a secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempus Liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. The foul harvest!
Perennial Harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempus Liquamine is rebellious.
Rebellious?
You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So, the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes.
I can relate to that.
My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. Harnessing Tempus Liquamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival.
But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes.
Oddities?
They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So, I fixed them and...
Oh no, he's pulling a Galen Urso. But he didn't make it. They caught Dr. Prescott and they offed him.
So, I fixed them and...
And now I get to replace my entire wardrobe.
I really am truly sorry.
Those clothes are all hand-me-downs anyway.
It sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking.
Oh dear. Rolo knows the body we found was Dr. Prescott.
Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed.
What?
I overheard them talking about it on the radio.
It's why we gotta get you out of here.
I just...
Like, now.
Wait! The vial! I finally solved the chemical equation, allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it.
Luca, we've got Dr. Modewell heading your way now.
Roger that. Be careful.
This is so awkward with Solomon here.
Alright, everything's on track.
And what is your plan for escape?
We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. So, yeah. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this. I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face.
He is so worried right now, chat. So funny.
Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. He is sharp in baby form. What's that?
I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly. You're no bother at all. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system, time card logs, payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Look, I also noticed his chair has 2 books on it. So, yeah, that is Sharper. We thought he was dead. But the accident made him de-age. So he's been masquerading as Solomon. Like an adopted child of the family to mask it all. Preparing for his big return. But here we are. And in this timeline, we don't know that he's Sharp. So, this is just so silly. It looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been in here recently. Oh my god.
They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
The whole gang's here. Lock it, lock it, lock it. Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Good job on getting past that event, Fisher. Welcome in. Baby Sharp doo-doo-doo. Oh, no. Oh, I just love this. It's just, yeah, in this timeline, it's just like, we already know that's Sharp. Sharper, Sharp. So it's like, God. Did he follow you? Oh, I think this is where it gets revealed. Holding my breath. Rolo? Before we start tossing blame around, is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Oh no, don't let him watch the door. Don't let him watch the door. Everyone else, huddle up. No. Oops! No, he screwed us over. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Modwell, a brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. The powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest, Valentine fertilizer, all connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Yes! Now you've got it. Tempus Licumin, you discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Moodwell. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did, admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present to you the eighth wonder of the...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched
Yes!
the vial from Kerr's palm.
I was about to go, they're super villaining too much, do something. Yoink! Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool! You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him! Luca! Over here! Move another inch, and I smash it!
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear! Fine. Risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word. If you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
No, don't do it, Beck. That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry. He's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. No problem, Fisher. No rush. Don't burn your dinner now. And to think, all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with the force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
What? Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three, keep post outside the door. Well, crap. Well, that timeline didn't go well.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rolo. You just need some time. Rolo. It's over. We lost. Wait, in this timeline, Grant's gonna blow up the source and everyone will freeze to death. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just... we were so close. I've got a feeling that, eventually, Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Mama Nelly, get us out of this mess. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note, hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short. So he left behind a letter with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempus liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
Oh, this is gonna be a dark timeline. Oh wait, it didn't freeze
Chapter
over.
8. Comeuppance.
Huh.
Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground.
Oh no, what happened to
Through
Gran?
the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone.
What happened?
Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo.
Oh, they were trying to rescue Rollo.
With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Let's go, Gran. Whoa. Mom. Oh, the resistance is here.
Gran, what are you doing here?
Luca, what are you doing here?
We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo.
Hey, Mrs. Lucas Gran. That's awful nice of you, but I'm fine.
Oh no. What did they... Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
How will this be different?
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We've got to stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents.
Too late.
A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No!
Well, I guess that's it. We lost. But how does him growing up mean they lose? Beck did something.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
No, good job, Beck.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk change malice. Huh. Yeah, I was suspecting Beck did something awesome. Maybe junk.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash.
How did ashes get into the vial?
It is pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Ooh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways.
Pa always says, bad habits are like 50-yard field goals.
Huh?
Hard to kick.
Big Beat! Welcome and thank you for bringing in some raiders over here.
We are, I think, we're about to end this timeline, I feel. A lot has happened, and we got it. Yes, how is Outer Wilds, Big B? You just started your playthrough today? Are you a space your choice kind of person, or are you an anti-capitalist rebel? Or, like, okay, the sun exploded in your face. Makes you want to play it again. Outer Wilds 2 is going to come out soon, so it's actually a great time that you're playing it today. Prepare yourself for Outer Wilds 2. You thought you caused the sun to explode. This I don't remember. Well, as far as I can tell, as far as I remember, Big B, I think Outer Wilds 2 is in production. So this is fate. So make sure you finish up that playthrough to prepare yourself for the sequel. But welcome in Raiders. For if this is your first time at the table, welcome. This is Tabletop Cinema, and we bring together the worlds of filmmaking, tabletop role-playing, and video games. I am Mikey, a freelance filmmaker, tabletop RPG game master, and variety streamer on Twitch, and today we are concluding our first playthrough of Beacon Pines. It is a long time coming. I couldn't help but finish this game because I'm so invested in the story right now. And it's a game about change and, well, as you can see, the power of friendship. And a lot more than that. Small town secrets, big bad villains waiting for a comeback. And now we are at the festival, and Beck has just sabotaged, well, the key ingredient the villain needed to finally take power. Let's see what happens. So he just drank it, and she contaminated it with cigar ashes. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
I realized, Big B, that I have to restart the game on regular difficulty because I do want to play True Detective, but since you cannot save in the middle of a case, we cannot stop the stream. So for the sake of the stream schedule, I'll have to do a pseudo True Detective mode. I'm gonna stick to the consequences and not save scum, but we need the saves because I cannot predict when a case will end. So it kind of sucked that we got into the first world, but we were already out of time for the stream. So just that. It's like I have to start all the way again from the beginning of that case. So moving forward, I might just go to the regular difficulty. Yeah, the intervals are way too big. So since I don't know the length of each case, so it fits in the schedule, I'm just gonna keep a regular save, but not load. Only load if it's absolutely necessary. So we'll miss out on the achievement. It's unfortunate, but we're gonna try to maintain the spirit of the True Detective playthrough. So I have to redo everything from the very beginning and choose everything that we did in the first playthrough, get up to the point where we paused, and then resume our stream from there. But game deck So far, it's quite interesting. It's a very immersive world. And I'm looking forward to exploring more of the virtual worlds. And so far, the way the dialogue comes together, I like how it really rewards you for exploring beforehand. Like you explore something and you'll be able to bring it up in a later conversation. So I can sense it being like a, like a snowball effect of choices. It feels like that at least. But it's too early to tell, but I think it's still worth playing. It's just I gotta redo it. But yeah, it's like I did not consider the fact that, oh wait, if we have to stop the stream, we're gonna lose all our progress. So that's how it is. Anyway, we're back here, and his body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist. He drank the contaminated potion. What is going to happen? Big B, have I considered that? How about not stopping until we finish the game, which is around 15 hours? I think it's doable, right? How about 24-hour game deck stream? Just go straight through it on a true detective mode. As much as I'd love to try that out, I don't think I'll be able to handle that. Uh-oh, did we just kill him? Oh. Oh! Holy shit! He got blip! Becca, you murdered Sharper!
Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
Fuck!
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines. A new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end.
Is that the ending?
Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying.
But that's not the true end.
If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Huh. Let's see the outcomes of the different potions. He got snapped. Okay, let's check other. That is a ending, unending. Fire and ice, we could weep. Let's play around with some of the terms here. So in this game, you change the keyword and it changes the scenes and it becomes a cascade of events. Like one simple change can mean an entirely different outcome. So I'm not ready to return to this Iggy moment yet. Let's mix the potion. So Beck, we first chose junk. So she filled it with cigar ashes. Now let's try malice and see what happens. But before that, I'm going to go to the bathroom, BRB. What a way to go. Becoming cigarette ashes yourself. That is a terrifying potion. All right. Let's change the potion into I'm curious what malice is, but with a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back? I might have tweaked this wonder potion with a little malice.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Oh, right, the whiskey. That's the name of the whiskey. Malice? The whiskey from his office? Yep. Dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort.
Many
and
ways Sharper
expand
Valentine
as
goes.
he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh my god! Wow, he just blew up. Now that's what I call 80 poof whiskey. I just get a one-liner from Rolo each time. Damn, dude.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him.
Wow.
The end. That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say?
Yeah, there's one missing piece. The original Beacon Pines, then the source, and Luca's destiny. There's something else. But we're gonna get all the different potion outcomes. Let's cast, welcome in. It's next on your playlist after Trails from Zero. Oh, well, we are quite far into the game right now, Let's Casts. I do highly recommend it. So, huge spoilers ahead. Major spoilers for some of the twists. So, be warned. But thank you for dropping by, Let's Casts. I highly recommend this game. But if you're okay with spoilers, then welcome in. But I'd understand if you want to tune out now. But right now... Oh, okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and choose another keyword. How's it going, Vanoa? We just got this an interesting ending, but it doesn't feel complete. Check this out.
I'm only writing the damn thing.
So, in summary, we infiltrated the place. We discovered Sharper. It seemed to have gone bad, but Beck contaminated the potion. So this is what we're deciding on now. With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back? I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little... Last keyword, change. I don't know.
Might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Money? Like pocket change? Your unlucky penny. Oh. Yep. I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now, we observe. Okay, for the first one, it is pretty shocking actually, Vanoa. First, he turned into literal ash. He got Thanos snapped. In the second one, he blew up into confetti. This is the third outcome.
show unlucky penny inside the vial. Now we observe. Third time's a charm. You can call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
It's an adorable game, Lichcast. The music is great, the writing is great. Everything just comes together so well. Right on the money, Vanua. That is the outcome of the third trial. Holy crap! He's a baby? Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child.
Oh my god.
She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we... We do what Valentines always do. What must be done. What are they gonna do? What happens when your supervillain dad becomes a baby? What do they do in a situation like that? I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, young Sharper. That would be a great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes.
Like, what happens when you become a toddler again and then you age up normally? Do you... will he not remember anything? Now, like, everything's wiped? Is he... Now they're gonna raise him properly, make him believe he was their little sibling or something?
With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone. The show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
So, just different ways for Sharper to get out of the picture.
Beacon Pine's coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley.
It's been a year.
It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn. His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Well, I guess this is the epilogue. Rollo, are you up yet?
Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by?
Be there in a minute. Check in with Rollo at the treehouse. But of course, we're going to meet everyone.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Oh, moving on.
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom. And relieved now that she wasn't sneaking out late. She even slept there most nights.
Oh. So this timeline, this really did end up being the best timeline so far. Like everything just came together. But I still have questions about the original Beacon Pines. Hi, Mom. Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me. I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now, I enjoy it. How's it going, Fisher? We are actually in the epilogue now. Were you there for any of the outcomes with... Oh, you know Beck, right? By now you know how Beck is. She didn't just give him the serum. It was, she did her Beck thing and made it a science experiment. So Sharper's out of the picture, and everyone is happy. So this is the best timeline. I'm sorry, Fisher. But there's still so many unanswered questions. Rest. Erase that from memory! Ah, okay, you saw her give her the serum. Well, again, you change some words and you get a different outcome. But we are in the epilogue now, so I'm just gonna say goodbye to everyone and then that'll conclude our playthrough. We actually finished already. I'm so sorry for the stream delay. I feel horrible. I don't know how bad the stream delay is. Oh. Just chilling and enjoying summer. I'm not going back to Jabka, Fisher. I looked through my library though, and I saw a bunch of scary games. But I also want to try the demo of Potionomics. Matthew let us know that Potionomics is a demo. Remember that potion making game, which is also like a visual novel, and it also has a tag of dating sim and adventure and RPG. I want to try the demo. Maybe I'll start downloading it now. Where is that? But overall, Beacon Pines, more people need to play it. Like, more people need to play Exocolonist. More people need to play Exocolonist, and more people need to play Beacon Pines. Please do so. Yeah, it's on my wish list. I really want to play it. I hope it gets decent reviews. Here's the demo. 7 minutes, alright. I hope this doesn't kill the stream. Can I stream and download at the same time? I've never tried this before. We're living dangerously, chat. If I get cut off, you know it's because I was downloading the demo. Alright. So far so good. Connection still stable. Oh. I hear you and Rolo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rolo, 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we have got some help with that. How's the internship at Nelly and Elona's shop going? Oh, Nelly and Elona put up a shop. It's been great. I'm hoping it helps you get into the School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nelly said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rolo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. They're not gonna de-age him. I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning, he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll really get to his head. But I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. See you around, Roxy. Good luck with getting into, University Upstate. So I guess they're not using the fertilizer anymore. Well, they better not. So, how are the Valentines now? After 1 year. He's smiling! Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Elona and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. The clipboards are still here. What's next?
When Perennial Harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Oh. Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Well, it looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now, this right here, this is something I can be proud of. Aww. I think everyone will have the completion of their arc. Like Joey will finally find his Beatles. And the pig that would never move. He's still there. How's the napping this morning? The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day. Nice. He just sat there for the whole game. I see you decided on a name. Yep. We had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it.
It was actually Nellie's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, go slow and fix things.
Amen to that.
At least the moms are happy now and they commandeer the office. Wow. It's Sharper. Young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon, Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So, we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Moodwell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, the child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he's a little nicer second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. Two activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out however we can. I can't wait to teach him how to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
Is this what you really wanted, Eris? That would be acceptable. Because for the longest time, the Valentines were... what's the word for it? They weren't liked by the town. They were always left secluded and isolated, and people hated them. Well, they hated their father. So, I'm wondering, is this justice? I guess it is. They essentially killed the big bad. And there's nothing else they can do. It's a child now. For all intents and purposes, this is a new being. And the old Sharper is dead. It's like that dilemma of, let's say you wipe the memories of the criminal. Does that absolve them then of, like, let's say they're already imprisoned and they were sentenced to memory erasure. So they erased all the memories. They no longer remember anything about them and their crimes, and they become good people. Do memories make us? Definitely, it's a huge part of it. Because that's a trope that comes up in some stories, right? Where this villain has like amnesia, and then he becomes a good guy, and then later down the road, he remembers that he was a bad guy. And then like, what then? But in this case, it's a bit final. It's like, Sharper's dead. Hello, Solomon. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend, Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. Ah, okay, and Kerr gets imprisoned. Tangential, but talk of the villain reminded me that in Littlewood, when you build a town after the fight versus the Dark Lord, one of your residents is the Dark Lord. Oh, wait. So you defeat the Dark Lord and then his memory gets reset and you take him in as a villager, or you defeat him and then that's it. Like, now make amends for it and work for us. You just build it down. Oh, okay. Welcome in, Dewata. We're in the epilogue now. So we're all just concluding all their arcs. The backstory is that he is defeated. We won against Sharper. Do you see Eris over there with a baby? So, Eris Valentine just confirmed that if you de-age if you become a toddler, your mind won't be able to retain your previous memories. So, essentially, you kill off, essentially we killed off Sharper in this timeline. Yes, Fisher, please do avoid the spoilers. I'm so sorry again. I hope you'll still be able to enjoy this game. But before you leave, I am so grateful you stuck with it despite all of that, Fisher. I kept saying I was worried. Fisher, the spoilers. I thought you wanted to play it. But here we are. No prob, Fisher. Once we're done with the epilogue, I'm pretty much gonna be done. But the epilogue, this is everything. They're explaining everything that happened in the game already. Who all the bad guys are, what happened to them, their fates. So here we are, the finale. And since we have some time, I might just play the demo for Potionomics and I'll let you know. Slay the Princess instead of short. So we have Potionomics and Slay the Princess. I don't know how long Potionomics the demo is, but I really want to try it. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. So this is what I was worried about. I was worried that no one was gonna go to prison for this. They essentially murdered people. Unfortunately, Kerr takes the fall, even though he was just hired to pretend to be the CEO. But, no. No. Kerr did stuff. Never mind. He deserves to be in prison. But, he gets to live out his thespian dreams in prison. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. I also have much respect for this man over here. He did not budge. He is a beacon in Beacon Pines. The beacon. Like, he barely has any lines, but the short time he's on screen, he's there to tell Eris Valentine, no, I am printing the news that is relevant and true. Not trying to make your name look good. Because the Valentines, they have a bad history. And Miss Hatch, still reading. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end. I wonder if this is an Easter egg. Like, does Miss Hatch have the same hairstyle as the narrator in real life? Like, I don't even know who the narrator is. I haven't looked up her voice actor yet.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Finish your book, Miss Hatch? Oh, hello, Luca. First time she's ever acknowledged us. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? Oh boy. I think you're pretty much up to speed. A game about not being PR for the Valentine's basically. Yep, Fisher. Wait, Fisher, we're here. I feel so bad for spoiling things. I'm so sorry. Owner of the cafe. Luca, do you want the biscotti? Her name's Zariel, by the way. If you know Zariel from Descendant to Avernus. On the house. I don't really have time. Zariel, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if I know. It's too late. You're now officially a person that cares. They're totally dating. Got it, Fisher. Well, a lot of twists and turns to get here. In fact, this isn't even the last branch. There are still branches we haven't explored. Which is what I'm curious about. Let's meet Griffin. They took down the museum. I always wondered who this was. I thought it was like a baby henchman. Wow, back for seconds? If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. I think this baby henchman. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna talk to Tolliver first. Yeah, there are more branches, Fisher. Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam? You predicted it, Fisher, though. You predicted it in the beginning of our stream, where mom was. Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam? Already? It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back, terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now, everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam. Yeah, that's a brand name they could use, right? The official jam of the Resistance. Hey, Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses. Builds character! Yeah, it builds something, alright. That's also the first time Ritz is talking to us. I see. Got it, Fisher. Moving forward, I will totally understand that. never got in trouble for touching that watermelon. Hi, Don. I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope. I get everything I need. Thanks for that. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City. And they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals. Sorta writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. Ha! We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition. Oh, Dawn. Happy endings for everyone. Thank you for that hydrate, Dewata. Sequel confirmed. This is one of the clipboards that stayed. I'm just wondering, why were the clipboards... I guess they were just metaphorically like corporate drones with no agency. But they're actual red pandas. Or I mean, red pandas like that. Wait, you're moving?
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me. I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather in the wind. You're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. It's fine. I'll wait. Oh, Panda. This also went full circle because we did used to work at the diner when Luca was a kid. Who do we check next? Library. Treehouse is last. Treehouse is last for Rolo. Oh my god, the bunnies have multiplied. Who's the father? There are 5 bunnies now. I think there were like... We saw 2 or 3 bunnies. And now there are 5.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
But did you know that when they covered up the source, They found a new species of fungus. Yep, and they are studying it in the new labs. Did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the county? Yep, close to population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
Battle of Trivia. Oh, new mushroom though, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. I feel terrible, Fisher. I'm like Jace. Jace kept spoiling Luca on Hank Atomic. I can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf. Let me guess, he's gonna spoil something. The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue. How was it? As great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool. It just means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? You could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it. Huh. Maybe I'll do that. Oh. Yeah, Miss Hatch, she was reading by the fountain. They could be reading buddies. They could start a book club. Piper is still studying.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder, laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics. Was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Oh, she's moved. Ah, haha, Piper. She just started at Hank Atomic. Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I've kinda got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh. To experience it again for the first time. I guess that's a downside of finishing something nice. At least, now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go? Sure thing. This is so wholesome! Ah! Nothing actually new though. Alright, Nuncreed, how are you making amends? Endwalker and Exocolonist, well, both very emotionally charged games, especially Endwalker. But this is super short and sweet, and I just love it. I didn't expect to really be invested in this. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Oh. Did you want to come with? Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. They multiplied, Fisher! They multiplied! There's so many bunnies! What's Joff doing? Joff's wild ride! What? Wait, he He converted the... What do you call those tubes? Something like pneumatic tubes. Into a... Well... His warehouse shut down. His hardware store shut down. So Joff is now making theme parks.
With Perennial Harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come one, come all. No one is too big, no one is too small. for Joff's wild ride.
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Is this safe? You're not gonna toss the bunnies inside those tubes? Just one piece of candy. He gets bribed with candy, this Joff. For the ride of your life. Who's next? Me. I worry for these bunnies. Please tell me you found your beetles. Guess what? Yesterday, I saw a Dynastis Titius. And that's good? It's great! I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is gonna become the bug capital of the county. He loves bugs. Did the beehives also have an arc to them? Oh, the Valentines. Wait, let's check the facility. Still ominous, I see. Yeah. Oh, they cleaned up. Okay. Yeah, as long as they aren't in-game bugs. Though there's a certain charm to bugs, especially like in a Bethesda game. The Valentines, how are they doing? Well, they've integrated back into town. How is Beck? Wait, no, Beck is probably not... No, we already met the moms. They're not home. The moms are in town square. Yeah, I noticed there's a patch for Exocolonist Vanua, but I didn't see any patch notes. Did they announce what they patched in? Alright, it's time to conclude this playthrough. We've seen everyone. All that's left now is the treehouse. Oh. Oh. We could lean on anything. Wait, did we get everyone? We met everyone already, yeah. How's it going? Jetson? Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, an honest to goodness, flip-flopping, swim-swamming fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I've caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. What did you do with the fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. Doesn't that scar the fish though? With the hook? Let's see Dad one last time. Do we have any bait? No, we got all the items.
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook. Good for skimming the surface.
I wonder if we get any new dialogue. Will we catch actual fish? Or are there words we haven't discovered yet? I wonder. Oh, we got it again. The rubber ducky. Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it'd turn up. See you around, Dad. Damn it. Damn it, Fisher. I think the notes came after. I saw it last night. Bethesda gets bugs and it's special. If others get bugs, you're up in arms about it. Yeah, that is true. Anyway, the patch the bugs I know and some I had no idea existed. Plus resolution and difficulty adjustments.
Okay. Alright. Look at everyone. Iggy! This is always what he wanted. He just wanted to be part of the treehouse. A little higher? Yup. Little lower? Yup. Little higher? Yup. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who? Me? It's also pretty twisted that Iggy's also hanging in the ending. Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way. Check in with Beck at her house. Now, then we go to Beck. We were already there earlier. It's so funny now that we have like an adult friend. This is a great treehouse. This is a really great treehouse. It turns out there's a bug that keeps stats gained by choice of best friend after redoing your choice. It's a good thing we didn't encounter any bugs. Surprisingly, I don't remember any bugs in our playthrough, or at least I didn't notice. What bug did we encounter? I don't remember. I don't think it's safe, Dewata, but you know, it's all for the sake of mission control. Iggy, just don't fall in this timeline, please. Wait, there was an investigation mark. Oh, we can open it. Wow, I didn't even notice that. Multiple tiers of the same pet card. Whoops. I couldn't use the gem. You know, now that you mentioned, I never used the gem. Hi, Mrs. and Mrs. Modwell. We're gonna see back. Wow. Yep, I did not notice. Hey, Beck. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning, I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in! It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Surprise?
What this? Yeah, Beck and Dawn really grew on me. I must also agree, Beck and Dawn. But Rolo also, like, I guess Rolo's adorable for who he is. But Beck and Dawn. Oh, are we gonna give this for... Oh, we're gonna plant... Because they... Yeah. We're gonna plant this at our dad's grave. My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should do okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines. And thrive as things warm up. That's perfect. When you're ready, take Joff's wild ride to Old Beacon Pines. Right, we have pneumatic tube transport. Courtesy of Joff. I love this. Because they transplanted the old tree to the replica Beacon Pines. And this was our dad's favorite spot. So we're gonna end the game and end the story by restoring it. Alright. I'm ready. We're gonna cut the line, bunnies. Get out of here. Good part about the gym. Rolo is the himbo friend. Good part about the gym, you can upgrade the genetic card here and it's pretty strong. Usually you get 2 card only for the Sigma granted by 100 biology. Huh. Wow. An upgraded genetics card. I was always wondering, like, it is okay in the beginning, and then I just totally forgot about the augment card. I didn't know you could upgrade it. You can basically get as many as 4 cards as you wish as long as you have kudos. Huh. Yeah, it's like I love that I played it, but it's always like it's always unfortunate when I hear that, you know, like definitive editions or like a year down the road, everything will have, you know, be fixed with DLC and stuff like that. But I guess since Exocolonist is all about multiple playthroughs, it's gonna be good for future playthroughs. Alright. Send us in, Joff. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, this ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree. Thanks, Joff. Is the narrator crying?
This is it.
No, the narrator's crying.
The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you.
Who is the narrator even?
It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Oh, did a good job, narrator. We did a good job. Done. Good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks. For everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle
is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know. You don't even have to say it.
You two make an awesome pair.
Excuse me? We're a trio now.
Yep. I, Thanks.
There's just one thing missing now that you're a part of our group.
Missing?
Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh, God.
I won't be long.
We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer.
You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. And so we come to the beginning of the end. I'm really not sure who the narrator is. Hey, Dad. Dr. Modwell says that over the next few years, this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. Luca's daughter? I don't know. The end. Whose book is this? Who are you, narrator? I think the book is alive. Or that's what I think they were implying. Oh, she blew it. I'm gonna Google who's the narrator. Aw, that is so heartwarming. And who is the narrator? Voice of storyteller, Kirsten Mies. Matt Mayer did all of that. Small independent team, right? Or maybe they already explained who the narrator was, but we just didn't get it. Let me check that out. But lovely, lovely game. So lovely. It's gonna be hard to top Exocolonist and then Beacon Binds. It's like, what's the next super wholesome but heavy? And it's the humming. Not gonna lie, I really teared up when the reveal of one of the characters was done via humming. That was such a beautiful moment. Melodramatic, but beautiful. This is their theme song. These are all the backers. I never backed this. Like, I never knew back this game. Well, that is the voice actor. Let's go. Let's do some Google Foo. What was I going to do? Beacon Pines. Who is the narrator? But she was a great narrator. Maybe in an ending discussion. Dewata, thank you for dropping by and being here at the end. Good luck with... Are you going to be streaming... Are you going to be streaming Esther? Esther. I keep messing it up. Dear Esther's another walking simulator. Edith Finch. There we go. I'll try and catch you, Dewata. I need answers first though. Who's the narrator? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who the narrator is. Oh no. Yeah, I haven't played Edith Finch before, but what I saw, I watched Dewata's previous episodes. It's a lot. It's like this family. Oh my god. The Finch family. Jeez. Like if you thought the Van Horns went through a lot, play Edith Finch. Anyway, GG, this is great. This is a great game. I want discussion though. What is ending discussion? Ending discussion. Let's see if anything popped up on Steam forums. Oh wait. Is there a post credits? 10 years later! 10 years later! Oh my god, it's Baby Sharper! No. I found... What then? Does the memory... do his memories come flooding back? Does he... What happened? Okay, well, I'm pretty sure we're okay. Like, Sharper doesn't remember anything. Now, the question is how they erased him. Depending on how they erase Sharper in this case. And they already know what it is. They already know what is the source. So, I'm pretty sure they can manage. The whole town, he cannot stand up to the whole town. And the Valentines have already been welcomed back by the town. Yeah, your days as an adventurer aren't over. Like 10 years later, imagine that. So 10 years later, he is our age now. Oh, then, and then now we are like in our 20s. We're 22. In that timeline, we are 22. And what happened? Yep. Exactly. Dawn was right. I'm wondering where they can go from here, though. But this is a very likable cast of characters that I wouldn't mind
seeing much more of. Now, that is the official ending. I don't know if it really matters who the narrator is, because it just really seemed like, because the narrator just already tells you we have to get the ending together. Uh, so I don't know. Yeah, and here you can play around with different routes now. But I think I'm happy where it ended. I don't wanna. I'll let it sink in. I don't wanna go back to these dark timelines because these ones are dark timelines. I'm not ready to go back to those. I think we're good where we ended. Did she say that? Dad used to tell her this story? How do we like start all over? No. Your progress will be lost if you select new game. No! Oh well. Dante, welcome in. We just finished the game. How are you doing, Dante? We might just go ahead and play some demos after this. Yeah, let's check it out. But welcome in, Dante. I highly recommend this game. Do not sleep on this game. If you like narrative-based games, you can't go wrong with Beacon Pines. It's a very heartwarming story with a likable cast, a great narrator, and it's structured really well to maintain the pacing of the mystery and the intrigue and the excitement. It is a tight package all around. Not a single part dragged on for me. And it may lure you into the sense that that you could like really influence. Like, okay, one criticism I have is they kind of bait you into thinking that you can like influence the story in so many ways by choosing the words. But my experience was essentially quite linear. They do funnel you into revelations to good effect. Overall, it's still a really well-made game. And perhaps the point of the game is not about, it is still within the theme of changing those words. But, well, I think it's change leading to unexpected things. Like, at the end of it, that's how I really feel. Like, a small change here and there, a good word here and there, a kind act now and then again can really change the future. Exactly, the butterfly effect. One thing would lead to another, and one change of phrase, one different action led us to the ending we were searching for. I didn't notice the theme song already reveals to you the humming. So you already hear it in the beginning. We see Eleanor's theme song. Yeah, I do recommend it, Dante. I was just trying to Google like discussions about the game and all that. What's it at now? It's getting more traction. Now it's very positive with 334 reviews. And a lot praised for Beacon Pines. Beacon Pines is out now. 83 on Metacritic. Luca. Icons above the charm. Unused charms. I believe I heard there's going to be a new cooking minigame added to the future.
That's probably why there are a few charms that haven't gotten any use yet. Oh, actually, yeah, there were probably words we didn't use at all. Oh, someone's asking, any other games similar to this? Lost Worlds. Lost Words. That's familiar. Path of Destinies. Typing Chronicles. Can someone suggest Exocolonist? Wildermyth has a storytelling element, as does Bastion. I wouldn't say Bastion's like it. I'd say Exocolonist would be similar. But Lost Words, I heard good things about this as well. I should probably do the thing, and I need to remember to do this. No one's recommended Exocolonist yet. I'll be the one to... Hey, have you heard of a game called I Was a Teenage Exocolonist? Well, you're in for a surprise, because it also has similar themes such as friendship and change and dealing with harsh consequences and standing up to tyranny. Actually, now that you mention it, Exocolonist and this narrative shares a lot in common. And you kind of growing up with your friend, well, Rolo literally growing up with Rolo, right? Okay, let's see. The game is great, but I had a few issues with the plot. Who the heck was Nat? Yeah, that timeline was a bit mystical. I have no idea about her significance. So no one really knows. They're discussing now like who Nat is. But she mentioned something about Luca being the chosen one with a great destiny. But Nat may have just been playing games. Does anyone ask about the narrator? Oh my god, someone asked, is this the innocent kind of furry or the suggestive kind? I mean, they were all adorable. Would this plot be good for a 9-year-old girl? You know, I didn't expect the game to, you know, feature like, well, death, right? Would you tell the story to a 9-year-old girl? Or someone maybe more Lucas age, around 12, right? Resident Evil reference. One of my viewers suggested that the antagonist's last name is a reference to the Resident Evil series. Oh, Sharper Valentine? Well, literally the Valentine family. It could be anything. What year does this game take place? Rotary phones, few radios around 1970 or 1980. No one's asking about the narrator. Let's discussion. What was the purpose of the storyteller? Oh, okay. Getting into heavy spoilers here. Let's see if there's an answer. I have to say I love the game truly, but even though I played through it fully, we still got no answers to who the storyteller is, why she wrote the book, our purpose as the reader, or how any of this works connects to the outer and inner narrative other than the branching choices. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. She truly adds a lot with her being the only voiced being, and that she was acted amazingly. Again, amazing narrator. But I thought that her involvement would eventually come to an answer of sort, especially due to it being a mystery conspiracy thriller. So, if I just missed something and there are indeed answers to find, I would like to hear them. Or possibly, the planned updates could maybe add more about her, along with a cooking minigame and whatnot. So let's check what people are thinking here. Some think that the lady at the fountain is important somehow too. I think Hatch was just like a fun little stand-in there. Think there's intentionally not quite enough lore to understand how everything works though. Maybe there's a set of guidelines written up. Maybe it's all in the head of those who did the work. The transition from kickstarted game to making the second game is always a hard one, but there might be answers in it. My personal big question is, what's up with the missing bug? Well, we know the missing bugs are missing because they literally transplanted the village, and the weather's being messed up as well. Alright. We still don't know who was that gnat in one of the branches. She mentioned she is like an observer. Challenger appears. Always assumed the narrator was actually Luca, trying to find an ending that ensured his and Beacon Pine's survival. I also thought it was Luca because of the back of the box description, but it wasn't Luca. I like that theory. The game seems to want to keep itself cozy without going too far into deepest lore territory. I believe the voice storyteller, rather than being a true narrator, is a guide to players and readers who aren't familiar with visual novels, interactive fictions, or branching choices. I too thought that the storyteller was going to be revealed as a meta character, because why else constantly break the fourth wall when her existence is not necessitated? But the truth regarding her is more mundane, I guess. So that is true. Hatch essentially tells you how the branch of the story is gonna go. But I thought that is all just tongue-in-cheek foreshadowing. At the true ending, she finishes the book. Yeah, she does. And that's why I think she's special and important in the meta sense. I think Miss Hatch was just a nice little tongue-in-cheek thing from the authors. I don't think she's the narrator or anything. She's just there to add some spice and foreshadowing. So, we're left in the dark, chat. We have no idea who the narrator is or if the narrator is relevant as well, but there are some loose ends which have not been fully explained. Especially with old Beacon Pines. Well, it's just a theory. A game theory. The end. Did she not talk about her dad? I just found a video where she never said it. It sounded like she was just the book itself. Exactly! I thought it's like just the living book itself. Might be like Bastion, where the narrator is just a narrator. Yeah, probably. Probably Lich Casts. But I hope Exocolonist and Beacon Pines gains more traction. Now, let's go back to that thread. Where is that? Where is that? Any other game similar to this? So Lost Words, I'm gonna remind myself what this is. I remember wishlisting it on... It's on Game Pass, so I wishlisted it on Game Pass. But I think a lot of people recommended Lost Words because Lost Words is very similar in the sense that you change words and the story... Well, change words to change the story, as you can see in the preview right now. See, like open. It takes place in the journey, in the journal of this character. So this intrigued me, and it's on Game Pass, so might try it out. And it's gotten amazing reviews. It's on Game Pass, so I don't need to wishlist this. Yeah, that is Lost Words. So I think that's why they suggested it, but I'm gonna suggest Exocolonist anyway. But I think they're suggesting games here where it's about words and changing words. Let's ask, wait. Hi, I'm currently playing through this with my 9-year-old daughter. Oh, how wholesome. On Xbox Game Pass, as she prefers playing it on the big TV. And so far, she's totally engrossed. Oh, it's this person who probably asked if this game was good for a 9-year-old girl. Oh, never mind. Okay. He asked something specific. Are there any other games like this with a storybook that comes to life? So that's a very specific ask. So no wonder, we got Lost Words, Stories, Path of Destinies, Epistory and Typing Chronicles. Wildermyth, kind of. It's like a storybook come to life. But we're gonna conclude that here, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Fabled Lands, what is that? Yeah, we're gonna go for the demo. I'm gonna, for the sake of the recording, I'm going to exit here and I'm gonna come back right away, just editing the title and everything, because I record the streams offline as well. So it's easier to upload on YouTube. RPG Time, The Legend of Wright. Thank you. I can't believe I forgot about that. I was also supposed to play that. It's on my wish list. I've not bought it yet. But yeah, it's more like mini games though. Well, I'll keep an eye on that thread and suggest it to those people. Fabled Lands. So there's a demo here. Challenging old school narrative RPG set in an open world. Complete quests, fight, trade goods, develop your character, explore a vast kingdom, survive the plains of howling darkness, and escape the court of hidden faces. Okay, it's hex grid, turn-based combat. Interesting. Wishlist. Nice, nice. Thank you for the recommendation. All right. So I'll just go ahead and restart and make a new recording. Let's wind down the evening with some demos. Hopefully the demos won't take too much time. It is midnight here, but I just wanted to thank everyone for being here for the finale of Beacon Pines. It is such a lovely game. Please go ahead and try it. It's great to experience another narrative-focused adventure full of heart and awesome characters with a very colorful cast. Mine brings me back to Exocolonist days. So, while it might not exactly have the replayability of Exocolonist, it is a great story in the end. So, this has been our first playthrough of Beacon Pines. Don't sleep on it. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And Spaceball, you PM'd me on FB. Got it, man. We're just gonna restart the stream. Welcome in, Spaceball. We're just wrapping up this playthrough. Then we're gonna just drop by and chill, and I'll check it out. Sorry about that. I'm really terrible when it comes to messages. I think you know that by now. But welcome in, Spaceball. Hope you're feeling better now. Hope you get that negative and clear bill of health. Let's do it. But this is Beacon Pines. I love it. I'm inspired by it. I want to... Pointy Man, who also recommended this game, suggested that this is also a great way to... a great inspiration for as well for like emotional tabletop RPG storytelling. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to look at it as a tabletop RPG. It totally felt like a Tales from the Loop adventure for sure, or a Kids on Bike, or kids in the 80s doing things and uncovering conspiracies and all that in a small town. Yeah, very tropey, but Beacon Pines was executed really well. I'm gonna see how I feel about it weeks from now, but just like Exocolonist, and just like I still think Exocolonist was a great experience. Beacon Pines, let's see if the magic is still there after time has passed, but in the moment, I feel great. So thanks everyone. For anyone who may be lurking, if you enjoy this content, please consider hitting that follow button and checking us out on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Our Discord is also open 24/7 in case you want to continue the discussion or arrange some games or share anything under the sun. Our Discord is open 24/7. That's all I got for you. I'm going to be back in a minute. I'm just going to pause the recording and come back. We're just going to try out some game demos. And I'll leave you with that. Thanks everyone. This is Beacon Pines, concluding the first playthrough now. And as always, welcome to the table. Have a good one. Bye-bye.